What is going on, Ben Nation? I hope everybody's having a great morning. My name is Bleeves. We're here to talk about the Ben coin price action. What's happening? We've got some news. We did have an AMA yesterday with Cassie and Austin where we talked about what is going on within the ecosystem, when we could look to see when we can get a launch for the new Ben token V2. When will the benefits token come out? We don't really have have a detail on that, but I can sense some benefits in your future. But let's break it down. Let's get into the news real quick. Let's get this knocked out of the park because, spoiler alert, I'm always right. So, first up, price action. Guess what? Uh, we're bouncing off of the resistance line that we formed here the other day, just like we would expect it to happen. I do expect there's going to be a test here down at the bottom. Now, that's not the great thing that a lot of you want to see. But I don't have I don't have a fix for this because once we bounce off here, then we're destined probably to come back down here. Now you can make an argument here that we've ranged pretty good for a couple of days, but once you range for a couple of days, then that's when you have that dramatic drop off, and that's just human sentiment or centipede. I don't remember human sentiment. I think it is. But speaking of centipedes. Do you know the easiest way to get bit by an anaconda is not in a rainforest, but it's apparently standing next to Vitalik Buterin? That's a little inside joke for the Ben Telegram. Now, I do expect that we're probably going to see a little retracement back down here because playing through this little channel is what's going to matter here. And really what you're looking for is you're looking for a new buy zone for outside investors to say, hey, this is an attractive opportunity for me to get in on a pump. Right now, you're looking at 30.31, and we inside say, you know what, this is a great opportunity to buy. But that's not the general sentiment for everybody. Everybody is looking at it thinking, how low can it go? And they're looking at this parallel channel just like we are right now. And they're saying, you know what, I can actually get in down here at around 25, 26, 24. So they're looking at this and they're calculating. And look, there's going to be a move. I think we're going to experience a move. I do think, again, it's going to be muted. I do think it probably correlate here with this 50-day SMA. So if we get any kind of rip here, it's going to be right in here into this 4,000 range. But I do get the sense that we're about to have some sort of little breakout here. But again, I do think we have to test the bottom one more time before we get there. And then we'll see what happens. Now, if we get some kind of random, breaking great news, then of course that puts 53 back in play. I don't think that we get back to these all-time highs. Not on V1. It's going to have to be V2. But it does not mean that we can't have a nice little relief bounce, and we can't have an opportunity to accumulate more tokens. We can't have an opportunity to buy the dip. There's going to be plenty of opportunity here. And then once we get flipped, so to speak, when the switch is flipped, then boom, we are off to the moon because there are a lot of underlying catalysts that are happening. This is not a traditional meme coin. This is a long-term growth project, and it will have a nice and significant run when we get to the V2. All I ask is that if you are an investor, have just a little bit of patience with the process and with the team. They took on a little bit more than they thought they were taking on when this happened. They did not understand the contract that the previous owner had created. They didn't grasp the intricacies or the lack of intricacies in what this person had put together. Basically it was just a kind of a pump and dump token thing, without any thought for future growth or anything like that. So that being said, I do think that we're going to have something big and something incredible happening pretty soon. So all you have to do, nose to the grindstone. Just remember, we do have Jerome Powell speaking on Friday. So 2 more days. 25th. So he's going to be speaking Friday morning, very early. So we might have a little bit of volatility and a little bit of craziness coming within the next 2 days. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, leave a comment, and hit the bell to be notified if you need to. This is not financial advice. My name is Bleez. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again